There you
Let's
go.
retry.
Now we're good. Now we're good.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another round of Moose Racing League action. My name's Punjew. I am so excited to be joining you guys here tonight for another round. In fact, the final round of the Season 12 Tier 1 Championship. And who else could I better be joined for this round with than my good friend, Mr. DMaster. D, welcome to the Tier 1 commentary booth. Let's have some fun tonight.
We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yes, we're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a great finale. This could be a crazy upset of a season decider right here tonight. So we shall see what happens for this championship. Right now, we've got 4 drivers within an actual, very real shot of taking this championship. So we'll see what happens. But I will mention this. I only see 3 of them here tonight.
Ooh.
And that is the most interesting part about it. The person who's currently sitting in the lead right now, Mr. Estenbaugh, is actually not here tonight, which means we're just going to have everyone, Cloud, and Supply Raptor to go and see if they can take it. But before we get too much into the permutations, computations, salutations, let's go take a look at this track map that we got here tonight, because we are at the phenomenal track of Jeddah. It's always wild, fun, and ridiculous. We've got, how many corners? A bunch of them.
27? God damn.
27. Thank you so much. Man, you're a genius. That's impressive. I am really bad with corner numbers. Yeah, 27 corners across a bunch of miles with really an unlimited amount of overtaking opportunities is the best part about Jeddah. That's what I love about it so much is you never know when someone's really going to be able to go for the move. It's always open season, so I'm really excited to see what these drivers can come up with here tonight. It's Tier 1. They always come up with the craziest overtakes, of course. But of course, you know, we've been waffling a little bit. It looks like our qualifying is already actually underway. How about we go jump over and take a look at the qualifying run and see where they're at?
Let's go ahead and do that.
Let's go say hi.
No? My game has crashed? Huh. Well, I guess we're
Ruh-roh.
not going to do that. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Well, hey, I can give you guys a quick little rundown while we wait for D to jump back. We got Eruption currently sitting on provisional at a 26.987 Eruption, though. Keeley is not in the running for the championship.
Interesting.
Yes, while we reinvite you, it looks like everything's crashed because now my face cam isn't even there.
Oh yeah, it's going south very quickly.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right. It's better than mine because obviously my thing wasn't even working. So, let me go ahead and get you back in here. There you are. Yeah, permutations wise, we've got some very interesting options for who could win this championship. Also, welcome everybody who's watching the stream right now. We've got Estenbaugh currently leading by just a single point, and he's not here tonight. But MV1 is here tonight, and he is down by just a single point at 139 points. Now, third place is with Cloud right now, and Cloud is at 123 points. The Plyraptor is in fourth at 121. So Cloud just needs to get 18 points or a second place finish to win it without requiring any sort of countback. I don't think he would win the countback. Because he hasn't done enough races. Actually, no, he would because he has more second place finishes. Cloud has never finished below 4th place all season, which is insane. But he also missed the first 3 races because he wasn't here yet. He wasn't registered as a driver. We've got Supply Raptor who could win it if he gets a win tonight. And obviously the rest of the people don't score enough points. But he'd have to have that win. 19 points won't be enough for him. Because you can't really get 19 with just you could with the second place in the fastest lap, but it would not be enough because he would not win on countback. He hasn't actually won a single race this season, but he's gotten fourth, second, third, fourth, fifth. An incredible run so far this season from Supply Raptor, so he's got a really good shot. But of course, all eyes go towards Mr. MV1, otherwise known as Lyric, who is within a single point shot of taking this championship. If he just finishes this race,
we're back.
He wins.
We are back in. We can see the qualifying session with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. We are here.
Right. So long as we're here, that's what matters. And like I said, permutations matter right now because of the fact that we've got these crazy, potential gaps. And of course, we're all eyes on MV1 Lyric. And right now he's currently sitting in provisional third, which is a bit of a dangerous spot to be in.
I think that's considered a commentator curse, huh?
Did he just crash?
He just spun it in the middle of
That's incredible. The timing.
As you were talking about it. He was on a run, too. Oh, my goodness. Punjew. Already.
Whoopsies. That's all right. You know, he'll be able to go back to the pits and recover.
Of course.
So, but that is crazy that I actually did just commentator curse. I think maybe the nerves are going to get to him tonight. That's the thing. Like, are we going to see nerves to get to any of these drivers, or are they all going to be, you know, cool as a clam? Like, I don't know, man. If I was in MV1's position, I'd be freaking out right now, knowing I'm literally a single points away from winning the championship.
All he has to do is get second, right?
No, he just has to finish.
Okay, so he just has to finish
because it's 12. There's
Right.
12 drivers, right?
Right.
So if he finishes, he would be dead even on points on 12th place, even if he finishes in 12th. He'd be dead even on points, and it would go to count back. And as of right now, he would have 4 wins, and that's enough to take it because Esteban only has 3.
Yes, but he would also have to have someone else. So who was it? It was Eruption?
Cloud and Supply Raptor would have to not get
get second and
or better.
Right.
Actually, no. Even then, no. Cloud and Supply Raptor, they would if either of those two won, then it's technically possible that even if Lyric finishes, it's not enough. Right?
Okay. Right. Okay.
But those two have to win it. So if neither of them win it, he wins. He gets it.
Which
Cloud
is
could win.
You know, it's not a guarantee.
His win is not at all out of the woods. Like it's very possible.
Yeah.
He's gotten 4 so far this season, if I recall correctly. 3, and he'd be on for his 4th. So, I mean,
it's
really
rapid.
anyone's game at this point. Yeah, he's flying this season, so you never know. Outside of that, though, obviously, I really want to look at some other permutations and some other spots down the grid. 5th place of Eruption is so far down. He's at 98 points compared to 121 for Eruption. But he could technically sneak into that top 4 if he gets the win and Supply Raptor has a really bad race, if not a DNF. It's technically possible. We've got Cookie, who seems like he has had some troubles getting into this lobby. I believe he will not actually make it tonight. He is dead tied with Arcadia and only 1 point above ADF for that battle between 7th, 8th, and 9th. So that one is also, not all finished, but I believe none of the 3 of them are here. So actually that one's entirely finished. That's hilarious. That couldn't be funnier. And then outside of that, really, it's kind of just, playing for scraps, unfortunately, for the rest of these drivers. They're all just trying to do their best and get at least a finish out on the board and see what they can do. So, yeah. Who are you looking at for the race win tonight?
Honestly, the man who just came across the line. I've been looking at Supply Raptor for a couple of races now, just not there. But this track, he's been looking pretty on point. Just took pole position from Cloud and Eruption, who are about to go do their final run. But it's tight no matter where you look. It's gonna be a good race. The top 3 are within the same 10.
That's true.
Top
3 are all really tight.
Cloud, Eruption, and Supply Raptor. I think Lyric's gonna get a better lap in there. He's only a 10th behind. Like, it's tight. It's going to be a good run.
I personally see Supply Raptor doing very well tonight as well. He seems to be very good at street tracks. Obviously, remember his race in Vegas where he lost it by literally thousandths of a second on the line after making a double overtake for second. Yep. Again, best move of the season out of all tiers. It was unbelievable. What a ridiculous move for him. So, if anything, he has that to hang his hat on for the overtake of the season, for sure. Now, is he going to get another lap in here is the question. Trying to stay out of the way for McLaren.
I don't think he has enough fuel. No, he definitely doesn't. He's a 0.
He might be. You never know. But knowing Supply Raptor, he usually ends up being done with his qualifying a little bit early. It seems something that he finds himself doing pretty often. So you're probably right, though. I mean, we are on. We can go ahead and go over to Cloud because, of course, he is the one who is a favorite for potential pole tonight. It doesn't look like he's. It looks like he's going fast, don't get me wrong, but I feel like he's got more in him. But he's about to come across that first sector line. Let's see where he's at. Is he up or down? He is up 2 tenths. Oh my gosh. Yeah, JK. Holy shit.
You gotta take everything back.
Bro, yeah, I was like, it kind of looks like a little bit of a pedestrian lap, like he's just chilling. No, just kidding. His chilling is ridiculously fast. Currently on for a 26.7. Could go even faster. How does he handle through that middle sector? He looks really good right here.
God, that looks
He is rapid right now, absolutely ripping through the streets of Jeddah. Eruption is done with. Yeah, and Eruption's done with qualifying already. Second sector, he's up 3.5 tenths.
Oh my
Barely
god.
misses the curving on the inside right there. Look at this. This man is full commitment right here. Coming across into the DRS zone, the final one before the start-finish straight.
Eric,
Let's see how he handles this
Lyric is
last
starting his
corner.
lap. Oh.
Uh-oh. I'm excited to see that one after this. Of course, this is where it all hinges on. How does he handle this final corner? Much better than Max Verstappen did that 1 year. Cloud with a pretty good lap. Let's see if he does beat that. He absolutely will, but it's just by a question of how much.
Oh.
Holy crap.
Wow.
26.5.
Just incredible to see how fast he did that. First sector 2 tenths up, second sector a tenth, third sector a tenth. Absolute pushing it to the limits, just as I see MV1 doing the exact same coming out of that corner, pushing it all the way to the limit just to get the extra tenths out of it. As you can see, Lyric is not on an improvement run, but he still has the last sector to go. One more corner left, and then we'll know. Just ahead of him, Mateo's on an invalid lap, so that means this is the only valid lap in the rest of the session. The session is already concluded. What is Lyric going to be able to do? Does tap the wall a little bit, better than Max, but is he going to get enough?
Oh, he knows it's good enough. No, it's not. 27.1. It's, oh, man.
Slower.
Unfortunately. Yeah, it's a 10 slower. He's done, and that's our qualifying order for the 12 protagonists we have here tonight. Oh, my golly gee. Cloud with the pole. Crucially, and Tachubi right there, though. Look at him go. Sitting in second, kind of interrupting the championship right at the top. Of course, he's sitting right now in 10th in the championship standings, but if he has a good night tonight, he can usurp ADF, Arcadia, Cookie, and Zyros and shoot from 10th to 6th in a single night.
Jesus.
Theoretical best if he nails it. He just has to get 13 points or more tonight, since none of those drivers are here tonight to contest. Wow.
That's incredible.
Fourth place or better for Tachubi is 6 positions, dude. 6. Wow. Let's see what he can do here tonight. Of course, all eyes are on Cloud, though, sitting on that pole position. 26.5, a disgusting lap time.
Yeah, 3 tenths in front of the next car, then Tachubi, then Supplieraptor, 4 tenths exactly.
Yeah, that's rather gross. I don't have any other better word for that besides it's gross. That's so incredible. Yeah. That's so impressive.
The biggest gap between the top 10 is first and second compared to 11th and like 9th.
Yep. Yeah, he's absolutely flying tonight. Obviously, he knows he has all to play for tonight. He knows if he doesn't go and leave it all on the track, it could be a championship forgotten. So
we got a problem. I'm in a car.
Oh, whoops. Well, you're gonna have to do an outlap and retire.
Yep.
Whoopsies.
Whoopsies. Unexpected.
That too earlier today too. Oh, whoopsies. That happens to the best of us.
I literally said, this lobby is a little short tonight. You need me to go in?
Yeah, right? Hey, just go and race it, right? Just kidding. I'm so joking. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Especially not now. If you're streaming, maybe.
Oh, man. Yeah, right? Now, probably
Leaves
not the best idea. Yeah. Just says, all right, I think I'm going to go ahead and go for this now. Well, I mean, I think we're going to have nothing but a electric race here tonight. I'm very excited to see how these drivers go and handle it. It's obviously, a small grid, only 12 drivers, so they're not going to have to worry about crazy amounts of traffic, and it's a lot less people to get into incidents with. So people like, MV1 is looking at this with a, grin from ear to ear. He's got a much higher chance of being able to get some good points tonight. So
it's all you, Punjew. We're about to start.
I'll let you count down the lights because you're the one who see him first person.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go.
And I'm going to go radio mode so you guys can hear what's going on because I can see what's happening at the front. It looks like a pretty good kerfuffle at the very front. Gwenford actually making a move up in front of Henry, and everyone makes they go through safe and sound through turn 1 and 2. It's all pretty even. Everybody's going 2, 3 wide. Nobody's going 3 wide, actually, but just 2 wide is pretty common. All the top guys are right next to each other. Cloud and Tachubi are neck and neck. Oh, my gosh, they're still going side by side coming out of it. And Tachubi takes the lead. What a lead pass for him. Comes on the outside of turn 5. It looks like it made it work perfectly. Tachubi trying to save some battery. He's already blinking, so he's using his ERS modes as much as he possibly can to save some energy. Lyric, though, looking for an inside dive. early on. Nope, not going to happen. Supply Raptor not going to go deep, and he's definitely not going to let him go. Lyric and Supply Raptor neck and neck right here, fighting for third and fourth. Eruption a little way behind. The Mateo sitting in sixth, right up in the back of the rear wing of that Mercedes as well. So Eruption is definitely nowhere near out of the woods right now. He is very much so under massive pressure. The pressure, though, goes towards Cloud, who is only a 10th away from getting overtaken by Supply Raptor behind him. Remember, Supply Raptor and Cloud are almost dead even on points going into the night tonight. They are just 2 points away from each other. Cloud with the upper hand, 2 points ahead of him going into tonight. Supply Raptor, of course, wants this win. He needs this win. He says, if I get this win, Cloud gets second, Lyric gets like 10th. Supply Raptor wins this thing, you know? The win condition is absolutely there, so I expect Supply Raptor to go hard for it. He's going to go absolutely nuts. Lyric still staying back in fourth. Doesn't want to become part of that statistic of the guys that throws the championship at the very end of this season. He wants to go and seal it up. Cool, calm, and collected tonight. A little late on the brakes here, going into turn one. Almost comes into the back of Supply Raptor, but he does well to not collect him. We got a yellow flag in the back. It's going to be DMaster, obviously. DNFing in the pits. We're fine. And we are racing now.
We're back.
Can you see it yet?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Hey, look at that. Take a look at the front right there. Look at Lyric right up on the back of Supply Raptor. It is neck and neck between third and fourth right here. They're giving each other a hard time for sure, and it's kind of allowing Cloud to escape a little bit and run away with Tachubi. They're kind of getting away. Tachubi's especially running away, though. He's like long gone. 6/10 already. It's such an impressive gap.
Wow.
Yeah, really well done to do that.
It's just about to turn on DRS, so to get that big of a gap where DRS is just now about to be used for the first time, that's a pretty big gap, but it's just going to be deleted for all the efforts because this is about to be a DRS train into overtaking zones, which is what I love about this track.
Yeah, it does always allow you to make an overtake basically at the end of almost every single DRS straight, which is nice.
Yes.
Definitely very nice. However, it also then does mean we're going to see a lot of drivers kind of playing train with each other and doing some little trade-offs, leapfrogs. I expect to see a lot of that tonight. If they're smart and they're strategic with it, right? I mean, we could see some extra, elbows coming out for someone like Tachubi, who does not want to let any sort of positions go away. But right now he's going to be, he's going to be nice about it. It's a 30.3, which is good enough for some people's qualifying throughout tonight. That's crazy.
That is kind of wild. I'm not going to lie to you.
I saw some people in Tier 4 qualify there. So,
yeah,
even Tier 3, I think I saw somebody qualify in the 30s. So, yeah. Cloud already thrown down an absolutely ridiculous lap, sitting in first, currently provisionally. And, of course, we got Tachubi sitting in second, Supply in third, Lyric in fourth, and Eruption rounds out our top five. Everybody's still in DRS trained. It is a 100% DRS trained lobby, 12 cars in it. Yellow Snowman, though, the caboose of the night, a little farther behind Badunk. How about that? Badunk has surpassed somebody.
Yeah, I got to watch that firsthand, and I was kind of proud for my team principal until I realized that I'm starting beside my team principal. And I did nothing to start there.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right.
He got a really good launch, though. I can't lie. He did something there.
He got a good launch, and now he's, running away from Yellow Snowman just a little bit. Looks like he's about 9/10 away from him, so he's got a pretty good gap. But back up at the front, it's action still. The top three are really on top of each other. But, of course, fourth place of Lyric looks like he's gaining some ground a little bit coming out of that fast right-hander. Freddie Rozelle is going to make an overtake on Mateo. Looks like Mateo, I don't think he has DRS. Yeah, it looks like he was out of it. So Freddie now is going to both get in front of him and also grab some DRS to boot, so he'll be able to stick back into the club and hang out there. Lyric,
I think they're going to go
fourth,
two.
had the fast lap for a second. Doesn't do it. Yo, there goes Supply Raptor up two. And Supply Raptor is up into second, so Cloud now losing 2 positions. Then
now
third.
Lyric trying to get a second overtake done.
Yeah, he couldn't quite have it right there yet. Probably smart for him to back out, though. I'm sure he didn't want to at all. He's probably looking at that like, ooh, this is a good spot for me. Now, so far, the race has been pretty cool and chill right now, right, D? Are you seeing anybody making some, car body language like, ooh, this guy looks like he might cause an incident later, or, they're going to be pretty fine?
Not really. Not yet. We wouldn't be able to see that. We've gotten, let's say this is a 4-mile circuit. We've gone 12 miles into it, 16 miles into it now. I don't think we're gonna get to see that until like halfway through the race. Then we're gonna be really looking at people getting a little bit more desperate, people trying to make moves, stick a little bit more closer to that like pit entrance. Right now, things don't really matter. So the point of risking an overtake and being aggressive, I don't think would be in these drivers' heads right now. I think they're more just like, all right, let's get through this as fast as possible so we can get to the stages of the Grand Prix where decisions really matter.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, there goes a move right there from Eruption on the outside of MV1. He wanted to take a move, actually. MV1's going to be required to give him space. Yeah, and also with Cloud. Eruption almost got back up in there, but he didn't quite. Eruption, nice and impatient in the right way. There goes Supply Raptor for the lead, though. Supply Raptor now officially in the lead. Oh, gets a little bit of a
there's
tap.
a little bit of
tap back. Excuse me.
That's wing damage. Oh, and Supply Raptor went all the way down to 5th. He's lost a bunch of positions. He's nearly getting moved down by Freddy, too.
Yeah, he got absolutely smoked there going into turn 1. He is not going to be happy about that. Tachubi, I'm sure we'll be seeing a report at the end. But yeah, you're right. Tachubi is suffered some wing damage on the front left side. It's going to be broken down. So Cloud's going to be able to make that position soon.
They are ass to tail all the way through. They're a 10th separating him. Down the inside goes Cloud. On to Chubi. Chubi holding that outside line, getting a good run out of the corner. Is he able to keep the position? On the outside, turns into the inside for the corner. He keeps it.
But wait for it right here. I think he's going to have a terrible exit.
No.
How does Tachubi do that? With damage on a high downforce, high intensity track. We got this guy going absolutely nuts. There goes Eruption making his way up to 3rd.
Down the inside,
Eruption up to 2nd, excuse me.
3. Okay. He just did that. Through goes Eruption into the final sector of the racetrack. They are 3 wide. Into the quarter. They're still 3 wide. What are we doing?
Incredible. Great. I love, if everybody battles, everybody goes the same speed. This is as good as it get. Pure cinema right now coming out of the streets of Jeddah. Oh my golly gee. Eruption obviously getting the best out of everybody on that one. Finds way up into 1st. Here goes Lyric. Gonna make for an inside move. No, he doesn't. He fakes it. Supply Raptor looks for an inside line onto Chubi, because Supply Raptor is now right back against the guy who did him dirty going into turn 1. Oh my god. And Cloud down to 5th. How the turntables, dude. But Freddy's just out here watching it with a front row view of this insanity. Look at him go, man. Freddy's probably looking at his chats like, ooh, someone's gonna die. I'll just wait for it.
That was
now the person who can't. It was crazy. I'll let you finish what you're about to say, but I have a thought.
I was gonna say that was insane. That Eruption went from 4th to 1st. And the entire time, Cloud and Freddy were just like going backwards and staying where they were, so they didn't get into that 4-man pileup that was about to go down, and they made it through there surprisingly cleanly. That was the best part. Like, yeah, Tachubi got a little bit of front wing damage, but it's insane how clean they were through that entire thing.
And Tachubi got that wing damage before it all even started. Like, honestly, that little tap is kind of what kicked off the fireworks for sure. But I mean, it definitely was not like a cause of the effect, or an effect of the cause, during that whole fight. It was all pretty kosher and pretty calm between the 6 of them, honestly. However, one thing to note, Lyric is very brave for having participated in that, because remember, he just needs to finish to be at least decently safe.
I feel like
to be that aggressive right now is a brave strategy.
All right, as racing drivers, you can tell yourself, hey, I need to be safe. But as soon as you get in that cockpit and you feel competitive and you feel on it, you get that grip in your tires and you're just like, I'm gonna go for it. Why? Because we love to win. And being in tier 1, this is the type of racing you get to do, and then you win a championship like that with honestly the best race of the season. With that 4-wide move, I can't see what's not gonna make this a great race.
That is true, and yet we're still also 11 cars deep of a DRS train. Unfortunately, Yellow Snowman, of course, the non-driving TP, is very much so living up his role as a privateer right now, 5.5 seconds back from 11th place. A little bit rough for him, but you know what? He's vibing back there. He's having a good time. Up at the front, it's still a V1 leading this race right now. He did just make that pass on Eruption going into turn 1. A little bit farther past that. Eruption right now, he will be able to have the DRS coming out of this next straight very easily done and dusted. Looks like both of them are being really good on the energy usage as well. Almost none used from either of them, so.
They went a little wide into that corner, but Eruption got a really good run out of the corner, unlike Lyric, and Lyric might actually get past by Tachubi as well. He does, going down the inside. That's going to mean He's gonna get the better run on the outside. No, Tachubi with damage is absolutely cooking it.
He must be running lower wings than like your average person would at this track. Tachubi's blocking off the center of the track. He says, no, you don't get past. Just kidding. Dips a nose in there. He's just testing Tachubi. Gets a little bit brake checked in the, checked up in the apex of the corner.
Cloud and Freddy going side by side.
Yeah.
Down the inside goes Freddy. Oh, that could have ended horribly, but they actually made it through just about, giving each other enough room to rejoin in a single file. Holy Jesus, these guys are fighting like it's lap 20.
I know. Now, what I also don't get is like how they're able to do this intense scrappage and not lose time from each other. Like, again, DRS train still all the way up and down the grid, except for Gwenfro, who obviously, unfortunately, had to make an early pit stop. And we've got...
Wait, Eruption's out. Eruption's out of the DRS.
Oh, holy smokes. How's he done that? He's burned a little bit of energy, but so is Tachubi. So Tachubi's now under massive pressure. But think about it this way.
30% less energy, though.
If MV1 has a heck of a sector right here and gets past, obviously, from the DRS on this next big straight, he might be able to have enough overspeed to be able to catch back up in that DRS of Eruption and regain the train. There he goes.
That's what they're trying to do.
Letting him go for it.
I think that's just a smart thing to do. And I think he's going to have it just about. If he can have a good last corner, taking a little bit of time. Does he? Yes, he does. Wow.
Eruption had a very bad final corner right there. He went so wide, caught some of that dirty air on the back, or the dirty ground on the backside of the track. And there goes Cloud making a move on Tachubi now as well. So Tachubi now down to 5th. Gonna stay on the outside there of Cloud, but he has to relinquish and let him go. Cloud still sitting in 4th, Supply Raptor in 3rd, Lyric in 2nd, and of course Eruption leading this race. The 3 drivers that all have a shot at a championship are in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. But of course, Supply Raptor and Cloud both need the win, and they need Lyric to get below 10th place to be safe. I mean, dude, it's a tough ask.
Oh, Tachubi's off.
Uh-oh.
Tachubi, I'm pretty sure he went wide or slowed down or something, because he lost 3 positions right there, going around the outside.
He maybe caught the Tony Hawk grind on that curb, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably what happened to him, more likely than not, what made him lose those positions. But now Freddy's only 8/10 away. Freddy actually is trying to, make up that gap that was preoccupied by a car beforehand. He does have to go a little bit quick. Lyric obviously doing a much better job at keeping up on the back of Eruption than Tachubi was. Who literally 2 laps ago, Tachubi was in 2nd, and now he's in 7th?
Yeah, 7th.
This may as well be a poker game. These guys are getting shuffled around so much. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You guys are nuts.
Cloud was just in 5th. Freddy was in 6th. Now Tachubi went all the way down to 8th after being 2nd.
That's tough for him. I think that wing damage is starting to really kick in for sure. Yeah. That or maybe it's the mental. I'm not sure.
Ooh, Supply Raptor comes into the pits.
Early pit stop for Supply Raptor. Gonna go for the undercut. Now, this undercut could be very smart. Undercuts, obviously, we've seen in certain racetracks have been very effective, especially I can remember Coda, where it was almost a 5-second gain on an in-lap versus out-lap from an undercut. Just a single lap difference was a 5-second gain. So it's definitely possible that this could be one of those big undercut advantage tracks. Let's see how he handles, though. This outlap gets a pretty good exit coming out of the pits, and he's flying, so he's back out of this one. Back up the front, it's still Eruption, Lyric, Cloud, Freddy, and Mateo making up our top 5. Mateo, though, outside of DRS range, crucially, so it's the top 4 kind of in a world of their own now that Supply Raptor has left them. Supply Raptor might have to get DRS from his teammate?
That is insane team play.
He needs Yellowstone to actually smack the brakes right now.
No, he doesn't.
I think it's going fast enough, probably, actually. Well, he's got to get a whole second on him in, like, a sector. Hold on a second. He might actually just do that, though, naturally.
Yeah, like... Hold up. This is actually interesting. Yeah, he did. Yellow just probably let off because he gained that time. Yeah, he's letting off.
Yep, you got DRS.
Yep. There he goes. Supply Raptor is gone.
That's crazy. That's going to help him out for sure. That little bit might make a big difference, It'll
make a huge difference.
Supply Raptor and Yellowstone playing little teammates. There goes a dive in from Lyric and Cloud. Late dives for them. Freddy as well. Henry will stay out. Mateo goes in. Tachubi stays out. Crucially, Andy stays out. Badunk goes in. Supply Raptor, of course, will be well out and away. Let's see where he comes out here. Ooh, a little bit of a love tap on the wall. He looks like he's mildly struggling with these new tires. I think he's got a little bit more grip than he was expecting. But how is he fare on this exit? He's got to crucially get in front of Cloud.
Cloud is
Will he
just
be in
now
front of Cloud?
coming out of the pits. He will be side
No,
by
he won't.
side with Cloud, and they're going to be side by side coming out of the corner, and he's side by side now with
Whoa!
MV1. Was there a little bit of contact there? And MV1 does take the position from, wow, Supply Raptor.
Yeah, I saw Supply after hit the brakes just a little bit. He let MV1 go ahead and get it. MV1, though, not using any energy right now. Look, he's blinking, so he's gone no ERS mode right now to recharge as much as he possibly can. There he goes. He finally turns it back on. He just held up Supply Raptor a little bit longer. So the undercut not working the way that Supply Raptor was wanting. That's crucial. That's big.
Absolutely, especially with Cloud being just a little bit ahead, having a little breathing room, having that little bit of breathing room in front of you allows you to brake a little later. You don't have to look at the car ahead of you or worry about hitting into them. You have a little bit more space, and that's definitely taken into account whenever you're battling this closely with people at this level. You have to take that into account. Maybe like where we're racing in tier 3, that's being overlooked at, but yeah, you need a little bit of space in front of you to make those crazy moves.
No, you're absolutely right. Now, crucially, I see Chichupi has just finally gone in. I'm curious if he is going to go ahead and opt for the wing change. Obviously, he was hoping to get, you know, a free wing change under safety car, but it looks like it's not going to come to him. He will take the wing. Big penalty right there. 5 extra seconds worth of pit stoppage just to get this new wing, which, I mean, is worth it for sure, but over the span of the next 13 laps. But it's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, 100%. I'm just looking at the Lyric Supply Raptor and Cloud little fiasco here. Cloud didn't have that DRS, so he just let Lyric and Supply Raptor go in front of him. They're all on the same lap of tire other than Supply Raptor, but they understand that they need to work together for another 12 laps, and then that last lap is where nobody's friends. Just set up for it. The only person that's like really other than in this fight is Freddy, and he's just behind, lagging a little bit. Just trying to stay with him as much as possible. But
They're still hanging out. Eruption, though, crucially, look at how much of a gap he's gained on the medium tire runner of Henry.
Yeah.
I mean, those hearts are doing just fine.
Yeah, 100%.
11 laps into this race. So that also tells all these guys that just got on hearts, oh yeah, I'm so chilling to the end of this race. I'll easily be able to make it to the end. Now,
Yeah.
obviously, Eruption could pit like now if he wanted to and get some fresh mediums. He will stay out. He's got, you know, anytime he wants to pit now, he can take the mediums to the end if he wants to. He'll probably opt for like lap 14 or 15 is my guess. Probably about 2 or 3 laps he'll go in and get that extra, you know, set of tires on there, throw it to the mediums and call it a day. But you never know. There goes Henry and Andy making a swap as well. Andy, hold on. We haven't really talked too much about Andy. Andy, look at him go. He's sitting in second right now.
Yeah, and he's working with his previous, I think, teammate. I'm pretty sure they were previous teammates. Andy and Henry working together to, you know, they're on the same strategy. They're going a little extended. They're using the DRS off of each other. I don't think they're fighting for this position. They understand they're working together, but still pretty good to see both of them. Henry as well, having come from tier 3 just 2 seasons ago, then to tier 2, now to tier 1. He's running pretty good versus Andy, who he battled in tier 2. I remember watching that. And it's nice to see these guys running good.
Yeah, they're doing great. Now, one thing also to note about Andy, he is going to have one of the best setups out there on the grid right now, as he is the setup engineer for the Red Bull team. A little bit of a fun fact, he's always been like the guy for those guys, and you know, any team principal that ever drafts Andy knows they're getting a plethora of some of the best setups you can possibly find. He makes them all himself, and he's a great job at it as well. So he really does a good job for his team. Obviously, you know, Freddie right now is benefiting from that setup big time, of course. Part of, you know, possibly the reason why he's so competitive tonight. I'm wondering when these guys are going to go into pit, though, because they've still stayed out. Supply Raptor and Cloud have now swapped positions. And you can tell, look at that gap between Cloud now and Andy. Not just half a lap ago, it was 11 seconds. Now it's down to 9.8. It's closing.
Cloud with the fastest lap. Wow.
It's 29.6. It's a ridiculously fast lap. And nobody could pass him. Come down that start-finish rate as well. So everyone has to hold station. Cloud ends up getting that fastest lap well within a good margin. I'm curious what his gap is and how he's closing that up towards Eruption. There goes the first time penalty of the night. Unfortunately, it's Badunk.
Unfortunate. Next
Take a look at Yellow Snowman, though. 24 seconds off these guys. What do you think is going through his head right now?
I think he's just on AI. No, he's not. That's the worst part. I can't even excuse it. No,
he's just chilling.
He's just having a Sunday drive.
Literally. Actually, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Literally a Sunday drive. Yeah, that was a dumb joke. I know. Yep. We can pretend I didn't say that. Back up the front. Eruption. 8 seconds now ahead of Henry. It looks like he's gained 2 seconds on him over the past 3 laps. He's just throwing down some insane lap times right here on the hard tires. Remember, here he goes. He's going to finally go pit. I said it's like 14, 15, lap 14. He goes for it.
Yeah.
Now, how will this overcut scenario work for him? Watch
Henry
him in that.
and Andy are still out on track. They're going for the medium softs.
They've got to be, right?
Right?
Yeah,
like,
right.
You wouldn't stay on mediums this long.
Hold on a second. Look at this. They just went 3 wide down the start-finish straight, and Eruption is at the back of it. Whoa. Supply Raptor gets the lead out of the 3. And so now Supply Raptor sits in front with Lyric sitting in second, Cloud in third.
The
Freddy
most important
in fourth
thing.
out of him. And Eruption out of it.
Eruption is in the DRS, and he's on medium tires 5 laps newer.
Yeah. It will be a shocking throw if this guy doesn't find a way to win this race. He is in such a good position. I mean, obviously, a safety car could throw this thing all on its head, right? If
Right.
safety car happened right now, everybody goes in and puts on some fresh mediums except for Henry and Andy, who are like, oh, God, we're screwed. And then Eruption's like, oh, dang it. I have track position, but everybody's on the exact same tires as me now. And, advantage is gone. So, never know. The likelihood of that safety car coming out, I would say, is relatively low.
Especially with 12 drivers,
possible.
yes.
Yeah, it's possible. Effectively 11 within the packs. Sorry, Yellow.
That's crazy, yeah.
I think it's true, sadly. Love you, Yellow, if you're watching. We got Andy and Henry, though. They're still trading positions left and right. I think they're both going to go in now. I so lied to you. That's crazy. They're still staying out. What's this doing? Yeah, they really are going to go to the softs. That's a very brave play. The softs do not last here. You got maximum like 8 laps out of those things. So.
I mean, if a safety car comes out right now, they're kind of cooking because safety car stays out for 2 laps. You're on softs. Everyone else goes on mediums because they don't want to try the softs. 3-second time penalty. It's not what you wanted to see.
No, it's tough. Now, obviously, the rest of the drivers have been pretty good about not extending their track limits here, which is obviously a very easy track to get track limit penalties at. Cloud, Lyric, and Supply Raptor, of course, the main 3 protagonists of the night. They're still fighting each other and keeping it clean as they do it. With Lyric right now leading the pack, Cloud sitting in second, Supply Raptor in third out of the 3. Supply Raptor at least wants to beat Cloud, because if he beats Cloud tonight, he at least gets opposition out of him. He's got to beat him by at least a 2-point margin. So I want to say at this point, any position would work. Just one position better is good enough.
Well, one position is better, but everyone in here is kind of hoping that Lyric does something stupid or crashes.
That's true.
Everyone.
Oh
my! There he goes again. There's no way he does it twice. He does it
so close.
Punjew, he did it.
He has DRS too, and MV1 doesn't. MV1's burning all of his energy. He's like, oh God, I just need to burn.
They did it again. They went 3 wide after Eruption. Oh, and in the wall!
Freddy.
No,
That's
Freddy! I'm guessing Andy's setups didn't do him so good. Anyways.
Oh, no, he's in such a bad spot.
Such a bad spot to park it.
If the car doesn't come out, almost kills Badunk.
Oh my God. How is that not a safety car? That would have been
I have no idea. He's just going, dude, this is like the freaking Austin Powers scene right there of him just doing a 17-point turn. He was so stuck. Oh, Freddy. And he's going to be so mad he doesn't have the safety car. There goes Andy and Henry both going into the pits on their new softs. So let's see if they can chop up the field. They are not far off. They're about 10 seconds away from the big dogs. Sorry, I meant like 13 seconds away from the big dogs of Supply Raptor, Cloud, Lyric, and Eruption. So they got to have to, chop like crazy. They have to have insane amounts of overspeed and be flying right now. But it's possible. They get a few positions out of this.
very possible, especially whenever they're on very new softs. Everyone else is on hards that, I mean, they're good hards,
Yep.
but it's always gonna be maybe a second, 2 seconds faster on a soft. Especially around here, where the corners aren't really that important. It's more of what wings you're running, or the compound isn't that important.
Yeah.
Because the corners are all basically all fast. No real corners straining the tires. Maybe
That's
turn
true.
one.
You got the S's, and that's really basically about it.
Yeah.
And really, that's more so for grip than it actually is for top speed. So, yeah, it's a really good point. Eruption, though, is currently still leading this race by a pretty good margin. Half a second, they've been able to hold down this lead, and he's burned a good amount of ERS, though, to hold it. So it looks like he is trying to stay in front. Cloud, though, importantly, on 100%, and Supply Raptor's on about 80-ish. I was looking at their wheels right now. I'm not even looking at the data. You can see a little
Lyric
bit of...
is at 50, Eruption's at 20.
Yeah, look at that. So Eruption's trying everything he can to just hold that lead, and he wants to get away from that DRS. Look at him. He almost has done it right here, too, but not quite. Lyric will stay within it. He's actually going to burn
another
some.
couple corners.
He had to. I think he'll still be able to stay from that. Oh, it is dip and tuck for sure.
It was
Right.
close. It was close, but he got it. Wow.
Gosh. The way they commit to these corners is just so insane. Freddy's out. He's gone retired in pits. Oh, no. Dang, I thought he might have had a big crash. We were going to get that safety car that we wanted.
Hey, there's still a chance because that car has to come back out, and our leaders are not too far behind.
That's true. It may park in the most horrible position possible. I'm going to be on Eruption's POV, and I'm going to see what I see. I'm scared out of my mind.
It's actually,
that car to come out.
Might happen.
It might be fine, though. It might be fine. It depends how long it takes for it to pull over. I feel like it pulls over on that left-hander coming up. There's Freddy out of the session. Yep, there it's pulled over. Yep.
All right.
On the racetrack. The racetrack. There it is. Eruption's going to crash.
No.
And a VSC.
No, there's no way. There is absolutely
How did you call? How did Eruption not see that? Dude, he's got to be fuming right now. Fuming. Cloud right now is like, yes! Look at me, I'm in the lead. He's stoked.
Lyric is happy.
He's stoked too. Lyric's like, wow, hey, that's a free position. I'll take it. Lyric, of course, is also very happy that he got out of that unscathed because that could have been disastrous for him. If Eruption would have actually crashed in DNF, giant pileup, done. Lyric would have been taken out immediately. I guarantee you. He was
100%. If I thought Eruption was done after I saw Freddy's wheel pop off, I thought Eruption was also done, and it was just going to create a pileup. But it didn't, thankfully.
Yeah.
I don't know how I called that. That is actually insane. And I think I should just not talk for the rest.
No, you should keep talking. That's incredible. We love the scenes. We have no loyalty here. It's just the best race possible is all we want. The longest VSC I've ever seen in my life, though.
Yeah, to be honest, it was a full lap, no? That's a twice. There you go. There we go.
Jeez. That is a gigantic VSC. It started at the beginning of the lap, and it ended at the very end of it. Yeah, it basically was a full lap.
Oh,
brutal.
Okay. Lyric did not do it.
Nah, it looks like he was like, probably not worth it quite yet. He's playing safe. Like I said, I mean, like, yes, of course, visor goes down, you get a little aggressive, right? And competitiveness comes out, but I think he is still playing pretty safe. I think he knows his position. He's like, hey, I got this one in the bag.
So
just live up here.
I feel like they have all three of them have a really good chance at getting that. I kind of feel bad for Eruption because he was keeping up with them during that VSC, but as soon as they went racing, that wing damage kind of became apparent, and I think he skateboarded.
Yeah, he does have a missing left front end plate. So
yeah, that's unfortunate for him. I was gonna say how he might be able to continue on and get in that fight, but no, it did not go well.
So brutal, dude. That's crazy. That is absolutely wild. Well, we got Supply Raptor sitting here in third, Lyric in second, and Cloud in first. It's the three guys who have a shot at the championship are currently sitting in the podium positions. And Supply Raptor with a pretty good run right here coming out of the turn. I want to say it's 19 or so. On a really good run on Lyric, actually. He might maybe go for it early. No, he doesn't. Lyric, of course, is going to stay back. He's going to wait. He wants that DRS, wants a second helping of it. Oh, Freddy says that Supply Raptor gave him a rear wing damage.
Ah.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm sure that's going to get investigated by the stewards. Speaking of Supply Raptor, though, he's staying right here in third, just letting these two up front trade positions, and he's staying patient. Doesn't feel like going crazy. Freddy, you should see where your car parked. I'm sure you probably did. Holy crap, dude.
That is fucking
Could not have been better.
Man.
Oh, man. Poor Eruption. He's done. He went into the pits. He's on 6-lap old mediums. He's going to get on fresh new mediums with a new wing, and he's just going to go and see if he can throw it on a fastest lap. I think he probably should have put on softs, but, you know, he think he knows he's out of it entirely, so.
Yeah.
I mean, going to go throw it on a fastest lap and call it a day.
The mediums will handle 4 laps better than a soft.
That's true. The softs will get hot even after the 3rd lap, so that's fair.
That's...
Well, look at the top 3, man. I mean, I really think it's anybody's game as to who's going to take this win at this point. I'm going to look at Supply Raptor, though. Being in that 3rd place position, he's got a chance for the double overtake on one of those DRS zones.
I've just been on
like
board.
where Supply Raptor is.
Yeah, I've just been on board with Supply Raptor basically the entire time I've been watching this front fight. He has probably either the best or I'd say it is the best positioning, because like seeing the two guys ahead of you, you can plan what you're about to do next. If you have them behind you, you don't know if they're gonna try to just send one up the inside. But here, Supply Raptor can control where he's at a lot easier than the front two, because the car in front has no control. The car in the middle, yeah, he has some control, but he can only control if he can overtake or not, right?
Correct.
So the guy in third controls all 3 because he could just turn on the ERS, and he has double the slipstream and the most battery out of all 3 of them, by the way. Cloud right now is at 30% less than the other 2 guys, so the guy in front really struggles through the lap, especially without any slipstream, without any DRS.
That's true. And it isn't one of those tracks where the dirty air kills you either. Like, there are some tracks where the dirty air can absolutely just take you out, you know? But this one, not too bad.
I feel like it's because it's in a desert. It's not too high up. You know.
That actually probably does make at least a little bit of a difference. Here goes Supply Raptor. Is he going to make a move right here?
No, he's...
Oh, he thought about it, but he decided to stay behind. He knows it's not the time to make it yet. He wants to make that move on the final lap. He wants to make that pass right there.
Yeah.
If he can have it his way, it will be right there. I don't know if he's going to get that lucky, though. He needs Lyric or Cloud, whoever ends up being in second at that moment, to be a decent ways away from first for him to be able to have that done and dusted. Lyric has obviously gone to no ERS mode deployment, so he can just recharge Cloud down to almost none right now. I think he's going to defend.
I think so. I think Cloud's going to defend. I don't think this would be the smartest thing from Cloud. Okay.
Well, there goes Lyric. He's going for it. Supply Raptor is just sitting there. He's like, hey, you guys fight. Keep doing that. This is great. I think you're right. Supply Raptor is really trying to cook something up for strategy-wise and make a good timed, pass, but he can't wait too long as well. He's got to make sure he times it exactly right, and that is a tough thing to ask of a driver.
100%, especially with 2 laps left. Your adrenaline's pumping. You've got a great run out of the corner, and you just have to lift off the throttle to not go into the corner in the wrong positioning. He's thinking 3 steps ahead of these guys.
Yeah, he definitely is. I can tell he's playing the strategy game more than anything else. It's still, though, Lyric and Cloud holding down the top 2 spots, and Cloud obviously right now does look like he has a good chance to win this thing, but he's just got to be hardcore defensive. He's gained a lot of energy back. Look at him. He's back basically up to a full tank again. So he's got a lot to play with now, but it is slowly but surely draining as he goes through these big straightaways where he needs all the power he can get supply after another pretty solid entry. But the exit was a little bit, lackluster compared to what we usually see out of it. So
yeah, that was a little sketchy, especially when you're starting to ride that curb. You still got a massive amount of overspeed on the guys ahead who are trying to play a little bit of DRS chicken. Now, on the 2 laps remaining, lap 24 and 25, who's going to lead onto the penultimate lap? It's going to be Supply Raptor going all the way around the outside, 3 wide, with Lyric on the inside. Supply Raptor on the outside, trying to hold it on the inside. He holds it nicely, but doesn't get the run out of the corner. Now he's trying to defend from Cloud, who nearly had a shot at him.
That was a sick move from Supply Raptor. Like I said, he's got to be smart as to when he picks it. I don't know if that was the right time for it, but, time will tell if that was. As of right now, all these guys have put themselves back on a recharge mode on their ERS. You can see they're all blinking, and they turn it back on once they get to the straightaway. Here comes Cloud, though. No, he's not going to go for it. Supply Raptor says, don't you dare. Gives him the little wiggle. I call it the warning wiggle.
Yeah.
Supply Raptor stays in front.
It's a good name for it, especially whenever you're battling against people who understand. Ooh, that was sketchy.
He got away with murder right there. Yeah, he almost lost a wing or a wheel right there, but luckily enough, Supply Raptor will not be taking a trip to the mortuary. Oh my gosh!
Around the outside, Supply Raptor keeps it. Around the outside, that was never gonna work out.
Hold on a second. Remember, final lap right here, right? Supply Raptor needs to be in a spot where Cloud is a decent ways away from MV1. If Cloud has a bad exit here, MV1, remember, he's got a pretty good run right here, but he's still going to have to fight against DRS. He's going to have all the energy at his disposal. Supply Raptor will be able to pass Cloud this lap. I can almost guarantee you. It's just a question of can he get the lead for Lyric. Of course, right now, Lyric just needs to finish in one of these 3 positions, and he will win this championship. Supply Raptor with a massive dive on the inside of Cloud. It's fighting for second place because those two are just 2 points off of each other, and Cloud holds the advantage for now. But again, only just. MV1 loving this. He's like, yeah, I'll run away with this thing. You guys fight. Enjoy. I'll hang out in front.
This is the fight for second.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I think Lyric is just kind of saying, okay, you guys can fight. He's already checked out of this race. No matter what happens, he's gonna win the championship. I don't think he cares too much about where it is. He just wants to stay alive and let these guys race.
Yeah, let them fight it out. They're all charging up the energy again. It's so interesting to see how much they really do actually play around with the energy modes. Here comes Cloud, though. Remember, he's gonna have that. A DRS straight right here, one time, not just one time, not just 2 times, but a 3rd time for the start-finish straight. Cloud could get it right here, but Lyric wants to defend it. He's going to burn everything he's got. There it is. That battery is dumping. Cloud will not use his energy. He's saying, no, I'm just going to DRS my way up here. Going to go for the inside line. There he goes.
He's throwing him off.
And who's going to have the more energy? I think it's Cloud. MV1, though, he's going to be side-by-side. It is neck and neck still, but I think Cloud's got it. Cloud with his 4th race of the season is going to it only just by 1/100th of a second. Cloud has taken his 4th win of the season, does not win the championship, but absolutely steals himself into 2nd. And Lyric, MV1, gets himself a championship here. Well done with Supply Raptor coming home in 4th. Overall, I want to say I think Esteban will just barely usurp him over points. Wow, wow, wow.
What a race. What a finish to the season.
Tachubi will gain 12 points from that race right there, right?
Right.
Tachubi is going to go from 28 points to 40 points. He has overtaken ADF in the final race.
That is insane.
Say off of, yep, he has more better finishes. So, yeah, he will take a position off that. He needed literally just 1 more point. If he had, fastest lap. If Tachubi had fastest lap, he would have also gotten Arcadia and Cookie. Oh no, he wouldn't have gotten Cookie and Zyros. They would have won on countback. Would have also gotten Arcadia. That's crazy. But Badunk did get points. Look at him go in 9th.
Yeah.
GG's. Oh, as this game leaves the session, but yeah, he did get 9th. And there goes Yellow Snowman, also getting points in 11th.
Absolutely insane. Everyone who finished got points.
Yeah, it was an upper race. It was an upper race before it even started, to be fair. So
yeah,
it was a foregone conclusion. I agree with Supply Raptor. I think driver of the day today. What a ridiculous drive from him. He almost nailed it. Actually, no, I gotta give it to Lyric because Lyric got the dub when it mattered most. GG's to him. Well freaking done. Incredible finish. Or sorry, Cloud, excuse me. Incredible finish. Lyric, of course, coming home in second, did a great job, but that's just got to give it to the winner tonight. And the Lyric, though, with the championship done and dusted. Well done. Let's see if we can get the three of them in an interview. I'm sure they probably will too.
Of course. After that race.
We have to. Are you kidding me? By the way, outside of the top three, we've got Tuchubi in fourth, Mateo in fifth, Andy comes home in sixth. Good race from him. Henry in seventh, Gwenfro in eighth. Great race from him as well. Eruption in ninth, of course, unfortunately, after that very tough moment with himself and Freddy's AI. And then Yellow Snowman runs out our top 10. Badunk on, it says 11th, but I think he actually got ninth. So it would put Eruption in 10th and Snowman in 11th. Gwenfro, though, again, eighth. Hey, GG's Gwenfro.
Yeah, honestly, Gwenfro doing a really good job. He actually beat my team principal, Yellow Snowman, and Eruption, by the way. Just saying, Gwenfro is better than Eruption.
Look at them go. Now, I think, constructors-wise, Williams scored, like, no points. So, I think Racing Bulls has also taken the constructors in this one as well.
Supply?
I believe so, because they were only 12 points out. And Supply got third, right?
Yeah.
Yep, and that's 15 points. So there it is.
That is it.
Well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Yellow Snowman didn't score enough points. He only scored 2 points. So that puts them down by 1 point. Williams finishes with 167, and Racing Bulls will finish with 168 points.
Oh my god. That is so close.
On the final race. Wow, well done, guys. Ferrari, of course, only finishing at 148. Mercedes will end up getting a few more, but I think they're stuck right there, so it's going to be right there. And Aston Martin might end up making some positions because they finished in 132 before today, so 157 the end of today. So they'll end up being in third. Aston Martin goes from fifth to third in a single race. GG's. Wow. Well done. Let's see if we got any of these three absolute stud muffins in this chat tonight.
I will check.
Are you down for an interview?
No.
None yet.
Nobody's here.
Ping them
I'll ping them again.
Okay, cool. Let's see if they do jump in.
Supply.
Man, what a crazy, crazy race.
Yeah, man.
Incredible. Gwenfro says, Tier 1 debut and they finished in top 10. That's correct. You did. Hey, great finish right there. Well done at the very end, man. That was it's a tough race for sure, but you did a great job. And Jack, I can tell, is stoked about the V-Carb win. It's done.
Of course.
Crazy. By like a point over Williams. Insane. Williams Williams reserve rode their way up to that point, though. They did such a good job picking the best reserves all season long. I know that feeling very well. Supply Raptor obviously did a lot of work for them, but oh wait, no, Supply Raptors and Williams. I think Supply Raptor actually did. I forgot. Supply Raptors and Williams. So I think Williams did actually hold the Constructors Championship, but only just.
So we got two. All right.
Points.
We got everybody in the interview room. We're here.
Good. Let's grab our third place finisher.
Let's grab Supply Raptor first. Hello?
Oh.
Howdy, partner.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
Hey, what a race, man. Well done tonight. Obviously, I'm sure you really wanted the win, but third place is still pretty dang good. How are you feeling about tonight?
I feel really good. Really good. I could have got the win, but
Man, it was tight at the top, dude. You guys were neck and neck for the entire freaking race. It was so nuts to see you guys go at it that whole time. And the 4 wide, 5 wide moments early on in the race, I was like, holy fuck. It was incredible. And the fact that you guys all kept it clean during all that stuff was just amazing. Tell me about the nerves that were going through your head, knowing like, hey, if I DNF this thing, it's really bad. Like, how did you stay cool, calm, and collected during that?
So first of all, I just told myself I'm just gonna take it easy for this race, man. Because I don't feel like I'm not gonna crash. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna crash on the wall like turn 3. I'm not even gonna touch it, man.
Yep. Smart.
So yeah.
Hey, you ended up doing really good, especially through that last little stint. Did you have a tactical play through it? I was guessing the entire time you were like trying to play the ERS game and stay a little bit behind, control the situation, but did you have a feeling you could have won that?
Yeah, I could. I have a feeling. I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
Hmm.
What stopped
But
you?
I'll take a podium. I'll take a podium though.
What was
Yeah,
the
sure.
one moment that you think could have won you that race?
If Tech Ubi did accidentally run to the back of me.
Oh yeah, that one.
That's a good
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, that's a good moment to pick. He definitely put you over to Narnia for sure on that one. That was that was a bit of a smacker. That was, I mean, honestly, for the fact that you recovered from, you went down to like 6th or 7th after that, all the way back up into the podium again.
Yeah.
Like, just what a
Yeah.
race for you, man! What a season! I believe that does lock you guys and Williams as a constructor championship. I just redid the math, and I believe you guys have locked it down. So, well,
Crazy.
freaking done.
Appreciate it.
You absolutely put the team on your back on that one, big time. And you know what? It worked out great. So great job. And yeah, you got a lot to celebrate for that one. So go enjoy your night and enjoy your Christmas break, man.
Appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't even looking at the stand. I was looking at the driver standings, but I was not looking at the constructor standings. And I was not thinking of it. We was not gonna win, but we did
Yep.
it all by myself.
Yeah, you did.
Like,
Yeah, you did.
oh, what? I was like, what?
Yeah, you did.
Cooked it.
Well done, man. Hey, like I said, go
Yeah.
enjoy your Christmas break, bro. Excited to see you back for season 13. You'll see some stuff about that coming out soon.
Appreciate it, my boys.
See you later, bro.
Appreciate it.
All right, let's get Cloud in so we can get the champion last.
Yes, I like that plan.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Hello,
What's
Cloudy?
going on, Cloud?
none much, just chilling, you know.
I'm sure you are after a ridiculous race win right there. That makes you the most winningest driver of Tier 1 this season with 4 freaking wins. Tell me about your season starting out late and how you think you did so well to finish off so strong.
I mean, at first I was kind of like just trying to make the most of it, and like I wasn't sure where I was gonna end up because I stand by and Lyric and Eruption are really fast drivers along with Supply and Zyros, so I was like just trying to make the most of it, have fun. But yeah, near the end I was like, oh shoot, it's getting quite close now. I might
shot.
actually be in the fight. And then yeah. Obviously, I think it could have been closer if I like started off at the beginning of the season, but I'm glad with the end result of P2 or P3.
I believe you end up in 3rd.
Nice.
But no. You had the 25 points. So you usurped Esteban. So I think that's actually 2nd.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy. Starts out 3 races late and still gets 2nd. That's disgusting. Like, incredible season. Overall, I think you have nothing to be ashamed of. I think you have only stuff to be, proud of for that season. You did a great job coming in late as well. Talk to me about your aspirations for next season, though. Obviously, you're coming off it with a 2nd place, knowing that if you were here, you probably could have challenged for that overall. Is that going to be your goal for next season?
Yeah, going for number 1. Hopefully constructors as well, because obviously Aston we were making a bit of a comeback.
Yep.
Near the end and middle part of the season. So hopefully next season, drivers and then also constructors preferably.
Hey. Go for it all, man. I love it. Go for gold. Overall, man, I think you did a great job this season and a great race tonight. You weathered the storm of the insanity that was that battle up at the front for 25 laps straight. So you got a lot to be proud of. And again, go enjoy your Christmas break. Thanks again for coming and participating this season. And congratulations on a win for the night.
Yep, thanks. You too.
See ya.
See ya.
Right, and then we're gonna have wrong one. Lyric. Drag Cloud back in.
Oopsies.
Hey, Lyric, you here?
I am here.
Welcome in the champions. my
Let's go.
friend.
Thank you.
How are you feeling about that, dude? All you had to do was just basically live in that top 3. And, honestly, if you even lived in the top 5, I want to say you're like guaranteed, good. But you went and freaking got 2nd place tonight. You almost got that win too, only by 1/100th of a second. Why did you fight? I just got to know, why did you fight so dang hard just to get that W tonight? What was going through your head throughout the whole race?
I mean, I knew that Supply and Cloud, they're amazing drivers. To win it, to end the season off with a bang, it would have been amazing. And we also, I think it's really close in the constructors. I still don't know who won that. I did.
Barely, just
Yeah.
barely, just barely Williams won it.
Oh wow, that's
Yep.
crazy. But yeah, I guess I probably sold that because it didn't get P1. But it was amazing. It was an amazing season. And I just want to say congrats to Estimba, to Cloud, to Supply, to everyone. Honestly, it was just good experience. Honestly.
Yeah, you guys did an incredible job. I think you're right. All the drivers were really giving it everything they had tonight, and it was an incredibly good season. We had a lot of race winners this season for sure, but you had some of the most out of anybody. I believe you had 3 yourself. So an insanely dominant season. What's crazy is between just you and Cloud, that's 7 of the race wins of the season.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, you guys were insane, and the other 3 went to Estimba. Literally only 3 race winners this season for Supply Raptor. But Supply Raptor, of course, with an incredible season. I just want to give him, the shouts he did. Never had a finish lower than 4th the entire season. It's insane. Just the most ridiculous. It was so good. Sorry, he had 1 5th place position last week, and that was it. That was the worst he did, was 5th. But everything else was 4th, 3rd, or 2nd. So, yeah, he's definitely, that's the reason why he's right up there in the top 3 with everybody as well. But overall, man, you got that championship win. What are you going to do to celebrate? You going to go pop some champagne tomorrow?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Send a freaking video of it in the Discord. We love it. You deserve it. Yeah.
Thanks so much, dude.
Of course.
Yeah, this team was incredible throughout all of the tiers. I think it was just awesome. Like, out of, if I'm correct, like 5 or 4 out of maybe 4 or 3 of the tiers all won the drivers.
Yeah.
If I'm correct, I think. So it's an amazing team John did, honestly.
Honestly, the team that John did, I think we said it in the preseason draft, it was insanely tight. We thought someone else was going to be able to challenge it. There's not even a challenge.
Yeah, it was nowhere near. I thought, I don't know, man. I don't know if they're going to win this thing. Just freaking kidding. Y'all absolutely smoked everybody on that one. It was an incredible run, from start to finish. And obviously, you played a massive part in the team's combined constructors win. So congratulations on that, man. You, John, and everybody in the team, the VCarb, garage deserve all the celebrations. So go enjoy your Christmas break. Go enjoy your New Year's time. And we're excited to see you back, hopefully, for season 13. I'll give you a little bit of a teaser. It's going to be the end of January, and there's going to be some really cool stuff coming out for season 13. So
sick.
you will love it. It's going to be a good time.
All right. Appreciate you guys.
Of course. Enjoy your holidays, and congratulations on the championship, my friend.
You too.
We'll see ya.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, that concludes the final stream of season 12.
I don't know what I did.
Man. Oh, we're good.
Sure. All right, there you go. We're good now.
There we go. Hey, final stream of season 12. It obviously ended with a banger, with an insanely tight race between all those top drivers, and of course a championship won on just the final race of the season. Looking into towards season 13, I can't say too much about the stuff that we've got coming for next season, but I will say a couple things. 1, expect the season to start sometime near the end of January, and 2, expect some very special and new kinds of racing to be joining Moose Racing League on Sundays. So,
I cannot wait to see what you're talking about, because I don't know anything about this. I'm just as blind as everybody else in the community. Punjew is, as we know, our directors, and he has a lot of stuff planned, and I'm excited to see what season 13 brings. But that's going to be the end of season 12. We've had one hell of a run, especially through tier 1, through tier 2, and tier 3. Tier 4 and 5 were absolutely insane to watch as well, with 4 safety cars. We're insanely great racing that's happened today, and a lot of moments.
Yeah, it was a wild final of the season for sure. A great finale, one of the best ones I think we ever had. So just want to say thank you so much to the community for obviously coming on, showing up for some great racing, and of course for showing up for the community for all the streams. You guys are legends. Until next time, guys, you guys always know what I ask. You guys just keep being wonderful and keep making the world a better place. Thank you so much to all the Moose Racing League community for making this place the best league that ever freaking exists in the entire damn world. we're obviously here to go and make it even better, and I cannot wait to see you guys all back for season 13. Y'all have a wonderful holiday break. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year's, and we'll see you guys in season 13.
Thank you.
Adios, everybody.
Ciao.